So just like we do when we're standing up, we'll take a moment, just let the body adjust itself, move any way it wants to, a few vigorous sighs. Maybe some shakes, whatever feels good. Just getting the energy moving. Let's say 3 more. Okay, let's turn the backs of the hands onto the legs. And we'll just take a minute or two, relax. Feel the parts of the body touching the earth. Feel whatever's present for you. I have some tingling in my hands from that shaking. Drop the shoulders. Imagine an upward pull through the base of the skull, through the crown of the head. Let's dive into the breath. So let's, as much as possible, try to breathe deep into the belly. You could even put a hand on the belly if that helps you feel the breath in the belly. If you have the hand on the belly, the other hand could come onto the chest. So just feeling how the breath fills the belly, and then the chest opens up, expands. Okay, let's see if we can relax a little more. So check in with the thighs. See if the thighs can become soft. All the parts of the body touching the earth, just kind of dropping into the earth. Dropping the shoulders. Softening the cheeks, the jaw, the eyes. 3 more breaths. Even though the hands are on the front of the body, we can also imagine breathing with the back of the body, the lower back, the back of the rib cage, the back of the heart. Okay, let's start to wake up the spine. So the spine flexes, we usually do them standing up. We'll do them sitting today. So we inhale, we make fists, chest comes forward. We exhale, round, elbows come in, curl into yourself. And that's it. Just follow your breath. Do a few. And remember, move in a way that feels good for you. It could be fast or slow. It doesn't matter. Whatever you like. Whatever your body needs for today. Moving not only the body, not only the spine, not only the breath, but whatever it is that needs to be moved. A few more. Okay, we'll end on an inhale. With the exhale, just stretch the arms out to the side. So feel the sit bones. So I'm rocking a little bit, feeling the sit bones into the earth. We'll turn the palms up for now. If the arms need a break, just put them down, no problem. We'll get into the sides. So we inhale. Exhale over to one side. So one hand goes down, other arm goes over. Just go as far as it feels good for today. And follow your breath. Inhaling in the middle. Exhaling to the side. So as we inhale, filling up fresh oxygen, fresh energy. As we exhale, releasing. Remember, make it like a dance. Have fun with it. Be creative. Add your own flair. Okay, same basic movement, but now when we exhale, go towards the knee. So make it like a diagonal. Again, have fun with it. Let your creative energy flow. Move your awareness through the whole body, all the way out through the fingertips. Okay, one more either side. And when you come to center, big inhale. And as you exhale, just release the arms and stretch the legs out to the sides. So remember, you can absolutely be sitting on something, blocks or a cushion or a blanket. Let's actually lean back to make it a little easier for ourselves. So the hands just come behind and we'll just point and flex the feet. You can breathe any way you want. Sometimes I like to breathe with the movement. So maybe like inhale with a point, exhale with a flex. Okay, now let's just rotate the ankles. All right, other direction. Okay, so now we can flex the feet, start to engage the legs, see if we can come back to sitting upright. So find those sit bones into the mat, push the thigh bones down into the mat. Actually, let's help ourselves. We'll take the hands right into the crease of the thigh and the hip, and we'll just push down. So the shoulders will come up, don't worry about it. And just press down on those legs. Nice deep breaths. Imagine breathing with the hips. We'll take 3 or 4. Okay, so keep the legs pushing down, but relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Drop the shoulders, keep the legs engaged. 2 or 3 breaths. Find something to relax. Okay, so now we'll see about going into twists. So just as far as comfortable, it's not as easy in this leg position, so we do our best. We'll inhale the arms up, and then we exhale, twist to one side. So if it's possible, the hand comes to the leg, the other hand comes behind. And then just follow your breath, inhaling in the middle. Remember, you can go fast or slow, exhaling to the side. And if ever you want to hold, like take an extra breath, feel free. Or if you want to hang out in the space between the breaths. Whatever feels good. One more each side. Okay, back to center when you're ready. Keep the legs engaged. And let's just work the neck a little bit. So we'll drop the chin and then just roll the ear to one shoulder. We can inhale. Exhale, the chin back to center. Inhale, other ear, other shoulder. Exhale, bring the chin back to center. So just go with your breath a few times. Okay, next time the right ear comes to the right shoulder, just hang out there. So we could take the right hand, maybe put it on the left side of the head. We're not pushing, just gently. Keep the legs engaged, and then if you want, the left arm can reach, like you want to touch the wall. Imagine like a stretch from the ear all the way down through the neck, the shoulder, to the fingertips. One more breath. And with the exhale, release. Bring the chin back to the chest, hands on the floor. Take a breath or two. And we'll go on to the other side. So left ear, left shoulder. Left hand can come on the right side of the head. And then we could reach the right arm out. Reach, 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 reach. So the more we stretch out the arm, the more we stretch out the neck. Big inhale. And with the exhale, bring the hands down, chin back to the chest. And when you're ready, inhale the head up. Okay, let's release the legs. We'll come onto all fours. So it's always the same thing. Hands under the knees. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. We'll do some cat-cows. Keep going with the spine. So we inhale, head up, tail up. Exhale, round that back. So follow your breath. Relax the face. A few more. Okay, come back to center. So same concept, but we're going to add another element. So we'll inhale the head up, chin up, just like we did before. As we exhale, we'll lower the elbows towards the floor and just come back into a child's pose. And then we'll play with this movement. So as we inhale, we pull ourselves forward, head up, tail up. As we exhale, we lower the elbows and we rock back to a child's pose. So find your own rhythm, kind of play with it. It's like a wave. A few more if it's feeling good. Okay, next inhalation, stay up on all fours. We'll go into a down dog, so we can just step the hands forward, tuck the toes, and lift the hips. And then you know what to do in the down dog. Just work it out in whatever way feels good. So it could be bending the knees, moving the hips, whatever. Take a bunch of breaths. Okay, big inhale. With the exhale, come back to hands and knees. We'll bring the hands under the shoulders again. Keep the toes tucked, flatten the back. So we'll do our usual core work. So we'll start just with the legs. So we inhale one leg out. Try to keep the hips level. Exhale, bring it back. So keep going. Inhaling as we extend, exhaling, come back. And find that little engagement in the core. Okay, so if you want, we can add the arms. So just same thing, inhaling, opposite arm, opposite leg, exhaling, coming back. One more each side. Okay, from here, we're going to take a little rest, so it's your choice. It could be child's pose or downward dog, whichever one you prefer. 5 breaths. Okay, from wherever you are, come back to hands and knees. Let's sit on the heels, tuck the toes, sit on the heels. Give the wrists a little break, do a circle or two. So keeping up with the idea of giving the wrists a break, we'll do a dolphin pose. So dolphin, it's basically downward dog, but on the forearms instead of the hands. So the forearms come down. We can just hold on to the hands. You can just clasp the hands. And you want the elbows still in line with the shoulders. Tuck the toes. If you don't like dolphin, you can do down dog. Tuck the toes, see if the hips can lift. And we'll just take a couple breaths. And same thing like the down dog, you can lock the feet, whatever feels good. Stretch those legs. Okay, with an exhalation, knees come down, back to all fours. One more thing before we go into sun salutations. I think we did this last week, working on the shoulders. So one arm, we inhale, open up. Exhale, do a little dip behind the other arm. It's my left arm, but it doesn't matter which one you do. Go with your breath. Next inhalation, open up. And then when we exhale, we'll see if we can land the shoulder on the floor. So we come under, shoulder comes down. The other hand can stay next to the face, or it can reach up to the sky, or it can wrap around towards the opposite thigh. All right, when you're ready, if that hand is up or around, bring it back next to the face. Let's open up again. So we bring the arm through, open up. We'll hold the open position just for a second. Get a really nice inhale. And then we'll switch to the other side. So other arm, inhales, opens up. Exhale, dips behind the arm that's down. Go with your breath. As always, find a way to make it fun. Okay, we'll get ready to land. So next inhale, we can really open up. And then with the exhale, bring the arm through, shoulder comes down. So take your time to get comfortable. Use the hand on the floor to kind of push the top shoulder on top of the bottom shoulder. And then you can keep the hand down or open up or wrap around, whatever feels good. Now let's really breathe into it. Okay, with an inhale, the arm comes up. If it was wrapped around, back down next to the face, push into the floor, open up, and we'll hold the open position a couple breaths. Big inhale. And with the exhale, bring the hand down. Okay, hands come forward again. Back to down dog. About 5 breaths, as always. Okay, when you're ready, look towards the hands, and we'll just walk the feet towards the hands. placing the feet underneath the hips. Keep a nice bend in the knees. We'll just inhale halfway up to start, so the hands on the shins or the thighs. Inhale halfway up, nice flat back. Pull the crown of the head forward. And then exhale, fold. So we'll do that 2 more times before we come up. So we inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. We'll push the feet into the earth. Inhale all the way up. We can use the arms. Exhale to the heart. Hands coming into prayer. Take a breath or 2 before we start. Roll the shoulders back and down. Ground down through the feet. Lift up through the crown of the head. Find a smile somewhere. Feel the heartbeat. Maybe look for something to be grateful for, or take a moment to silently say something sweet to yourself. Okay, let's begin. So, feet grounded down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. I like to bend the knees a lot. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth, right leg steps back. Inhale, squeeze into the lunge. Exhale, step back to plank. Okay, so we're going to have some fun here. We'll do a side plank. So you could put the right knee down. Let's all put the right knee down. Toes outside the mat. Turn the left foot. Open up into side plank. You could keep this left arm up to the sky, or it can go over the ear, whatever feels good. A couple breaths. Big inhale. And with the exhale, bring it back to plank. So we can go right into half plank on the knees. Head comes up, tail comes up. We dip down. Pull through. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. It could be child's pose too. Okay, find your way to get the right foot forward. So it could be stepping, it could be going down, it could be lifting the right leg up, and then bringing it through, whatever. And we'll lift up into a balancing warrior 1, if that's okay. You could put the back foot down, or you stay on the toes, and we come up. So we aim for the knee over the ankle. We lift up through the back thigh. Arms could be loose or up. Nice deep breaths as always. Okay, let's play with our balance. So we'll see if we can step that left knee forward. And then we can just fool around with our balance a little bit. So just moving the body any way that feels good. Okay, and then from here, we could maybe go towards a warrior 3 like we were doing last week. So we can see if the leg wants to come behind, and if the torso can lean forward. So it could just be a little bit, or we could aim for parallel. 2 more breaths, whatever you want to do. Okay, once you're happy, come back up. Just shake it out. Okay, other side. So we ground down through the feet. Nice strong legs. Start with the hands in prayer, a breath or 2. Feel that beating heart. All right, let's inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth, left foot steps back, squeeze into the lunge. plank. When you're ready, side plank on the left. So the left knee comes down, the toes come outside the mat. Right foot turns down, we open up the right arm. Could be straight up or over the head, whatever feels good. Breathe into it. Big inhale. And bring it down to half plank. And on your exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose, 5 breaths. Okay, so we'll get ready to get the left leg forward. So however you want to do it. Inhaling, maybe up. Exhaling, foot between the hands. Find your stability. You can put the back foot down or stay on the toes, and we come up. So play around with what feels good. It could be loose arms or arms up. See if you can find like the stretch, like the upper body reaching up and the lower body rooting down. Strong legs. Okay, we'll get ready to play with our balance. So we'll see if we can bring the back leg forward. We can take a bunch of little steps. And then we just play with balancing on the left leg, any which way for now. And it doesn't have to be the same as the first side. In fact, it's better if you let the body just kind of do whatever it wants to do. Okay, so now we can play with the warrior 3. So the leg starts to move back, the torso starts to move forward. See where you want to go for today. If you do have your blocks, you could have your hands on the blocks. Or the hands can be out to the sides, back or forward. 2 more breaths. All right, come up. And just shake it out. Whew. Okay, so we'll keep playing with balance. We'll do a half move. So if you have a block, it could come in handy. So if you do have a block, just put it like near the top of the mat. We're going to do a triangle and then the half moon. So the right foot forward, pointing forward, left foot back. We're starting with triangle. The block's there for the hands when we do half moon. Okay, before we go into triangle, just move those hips. Maybe sigh a couple times. Relax the shoulders. Whew. It's like we want to just like make a little more space for the breath. Find something to let go. Alright, we'll make our way into the pose. So we can kind of rock the hips back towards the left foot, arms float up. Look over the right fingertips, inhale. And then as you exhale, just slide to the right, like you want to touch the wall. And then when you can't slide anymore, just the hand comes down on the leg. And then the back arm, the left arm, it can come up to the sky, or you can rest it on the hip, whatever. So let's just breathe into our triangles. So keep breathing deep. Both sides of the torso super long. Okay, let's take the top hand, left hand, put it on the left hip, turn the head, look down, bend the right knee. So reach for your block, put it somewhere where it's easy to grab, so it doesn't have to be so far in front of you. The back foot, we can step it forward a few times to make it easier for ourselves. Shift the weight into the right foot, right hand, and see if that left leg can lift up. Try to stack the hips and the shoulders. And as always, we just do our best. Another couple breaths. Okay, big inhale. And with the exhale, bring that foot down and just relax into a forward bend. If that feels good. If you don't like the forward bend, relax somewhere else. So I like really bent knees. Let the head hang. 2 or 3 breaths. Okay. From the forward bend, hands on the shins or the thighs. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Use the arms. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, relax. Give yourself a little shake. Okay, other side. So the left foot forward, we have the block ready. Right foot back. And same thing as before, we just kind of loosen up through the hips. So get a little movement in the hips, shoulders. Check in with the jaw, see if the jaw can relax a little more. The neck, the head. Just find something to move. Okay, so we'll get ready to go into the pose. So we'll let that right hip slide back, arms float up. Look over the left fingertips. Inhale, get the spine super long. Exhale, just slide to the left. And when you can't slide anymore, just the hand moves down, so we're not moving the torso. The top hand can come up, or the hand can be on the hip, whatever. Breathe into your triangle. Breath is nice and long, just like both sides of the torso. Okay, let's get ready for the half moon. So the hand in the air comes to the hip. We look down, bend the left knee, find the block if you're using it. It could also be a chair or the floor if your hand reaches the floor. So we can step the back foot in, shift our weight, see if we can lift that right leg. And we just do our best as always. Try to stack hip over hip, shoulder over shoulder. Maybe the top arm comes up, maybe not. So work with your breath. Two or three more. All right, when you're ready, foot comes down, relax into a forward bend. Bend those knees, let the head be heavy. Take a couple breaths. Okay, from here, we're actually going to come down to the mat. So find a way to come down. If it works in your body, you could bend the knees and bring the bum down and come to sitting. But if not, you just find some way to come down. It doesn't really matter. And let's come all the way onto the back. If you need stuff for Shavasana, have it close by. We're going to do a few more things on the floor. But if you don't want to get up again, like if you have your blankets and stuff, just close. When you're ready, take your time. We'll meet on the back. So even though it's close to Shavasana time, we're still going to work a little bit, just a little bit of core work. So we'll start the knees into the chest. Just take a few deep breaths. Feel like the belly pushing against the thighs if you can. Okay, now feel the back pressing into the earth. Let's engage the core. And we're just going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg. So as we inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg. As we exhale, we come back to the center. So we inhale, opposite arm, opposite leg. Exhale, squeeze back into the center. So just go with your breath. Okay, one more each side. All right, back to the center. The arms can come down on the floor, and if it's comfortable, we can stretch the legs up to the sky. Once the legs come up, just play around a little bit, like rotate the ankles, kind of like scrunch the toes, release the toes. You can even play with like turning the legs in so the toes turn towards one another, and then turning the legs out a few times. Okay, so now we'll bring the legs together. We're going to do like V splits. So as we inhale, we'll open the legs out to the sides, just as far as they want to go. And then as we exhale, we bring them back together. So just do a few. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling, coming back together. Alright, next time we come back together, stay there. So flex the feet, pull the toes towards you, kind of push up through the heels, through the ball mounds, and we'll just pretend we're walking on the ceiling. So just doing a walking motion with the legs. Wherever it's comfortable. If it's not comfortable straight up, no problem. You can do it more at an angle. You even get more abs if you do it at an angle. So just find something that's comfortable and just walk those legs. Okay. Come back to the center, maybe rotate the ankles again. Give yourself a little shake, shake out the legs. And then we'll just go ahead and put the feet down on the floor. So maybe we can do some little half bridges. So the feet close to the body. We imagine holding a ball or something between the knees. You can use the arms or not. I'll show you with the arms right away, but you can forget the arms if you don't want to use them. So we'll inhale, the pelvis comes up, the arms come back. Exhale, pelvis down, arms down. We just lift up as high as it feels good. It does not have to be a big movement. So kind of go with your breath. Inhaling as you come back and lift. Exhaling down to the floor. A few more. With the next inhalation, we can see if we can hold the lift for a couple of breaths, if that's okay. Last inhale, if it's okay, maybe lift a little higher. And then with the exhale, bring it down. The arms can come out to the sides, and we'll do a set of twists before the Shavasana. So knees to chest. And you know what to do, just side to side with the legs, legs together or apart. Okay, let's settle into the Shavasana. So if there's anything else your body needs to be comfortable, take the time to do that. And if there's anything you need to get or put on to be comfortable, extra clothes, a blanket, whatever, go for it. Find the position that feels good for today. So maybe the legs out, maybe cushions under the knees, maybe the knees on a chair. You know what you need. Give yourself the time and space to settle in. Get really comfy. Once you arrive, just feel all the parts of the body touching the earth. And consciously let everything go. Give yourself permission to relax. as you feel ready, start to awake the body-mind. Moving in whatever way feels good, giving yourself a really nice full body stretch. Maybe yawning. Or even faking a yawn. Okay, once you're really nice and stretched, knees to the chest, roll to one side. Take your time. You can rest on the side for another breath or two. And then in a really gentle way, pressing up and coming back to a super comfortable seated position. So again, if you want to sit on blankets or a block or a cushion or even a chair, feel free. So just like we did at the beginning of the practice, let's have a hand on the belly, hand on the heart, and let's relax into our breath. Relax the shoulders, the cheeks, the jaw. Relax the belly, the thighs. See if you can feel the breath moving beneath the hands. And maybe we can take this opportunity to charge ourselves up. So giving ourselves whatever it is we may need. Be peace, calm, equanimity. The hand on the belly could be giving ourselves whatever kind of nourishment we need. Strength, courage. Just take this opportunity to kind of feed yourself, to charge yourself in whatever way makes sense for you. Compassion, love, forgiveness, understanding. Energy, warmth. Okay, last arm position. Let's just open up the arms, maybe lift up the chest. And take a few more long, deep breaths. And opening ourselves up to receive. Nice big inhale. And then with the exhale, we can bring the hands into prayer, coming down in front of the heart. Pressing the thumbs into the sternum, rolling the shoulders back and down. And as always, we'll close with an Om. So let's exhale everything. Inhale to chin. gratitude and appreciation. May we acknowledge, honor the light, the love, the wisdom within ourselves, within each other, and within all. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. It was a wonderful practice. Thank you so much for joining me.